Welcome to my live. Maximizers, welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching, my name's Crystal, aka Krys the Maximizer. I am a strategic money coach and I help moms create financial stability through proactive planning and strategic money management. And I am on a quest to go live every single day for 365 days. It's been a few days since I've been live. My family was in town. I was extremely exhausted, but guess what, y'all? We're back and it's day 128. And I just wanted to do an open budget Q&A for the next 20 minutes. I want to talk to you about better managing your money. We are at the end of the month. So I would love to hear from you, number one, where you're watching from, and let me know, have you stuck to your January budget? Yes, you've been sticking to budget, or no, you're off the rocker. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. And I want to know, yes, if you're sticking to your budget, and no, if you are off the freaking rocker. Let me know if you have not stuck to your budget. We have what, 5, 6 days left in the month of January. What is your money looking like? I spent the day recording my February YouTube videos. That's why I have on makeup. I have all of them done except for one. I'll be posting twice a week in February. Hey, Geraldine. I'll be posting 2 videos every single week. I lied. 3 videos every single week in February on YouTube. And I will be doing 2 like pre-recorded videos. So all of them are done except for one, which I will film this weekend because I needed to change the topic slightly. And a lot of those videos have to do with budgeting and money management. So it just got me thinking about budgeting today. So I would love to know where you're watching from. And number one, type yes if you stick to your budget for January, and type no if you have not stuck to your budget. So, as I was going through and doing these videos, it just occurred to me that this is the first month of 2023. We are still getting our groove together, we're still getting acquainted with this year. And a lot of us are not as in touch with our money as we should be. I am working extremely hard with myself to, release some of the stories that I have around money. Hey, Patricia. And to release some of the negative thoughts that I have around money and really make sure that one, my money is working for me. And number two, I'm doing what I want with my money. So this what I spent, hey Andrea, this what I spent in a week video that I've been doing and showing my budget and showing how I'm spending my money is very eye-opening. And it's also allowing me to be super vulnerable. So I encourage you to look at your spending. I didn't stick to it because of my job cutting back hours. I remember we talked about that. So I hope that you're able to pick up some more hours and also start selling your products. But I think one thing that you could do today is just to check in with your spending. Open up your bank account and see, how did you spend your money so far in January? What did you do with your money? Where did you spend it? And then ask yourself, is this how I want to spend my money? Is this the best use of my money? What do I want to do different in February? How do I want my money to look in February? What do I want to do with my money for February and moving forward? And then have that uncomfortable conversation with yourself. And in the Money Saving Academy on Monday, we are setting up our February budgets. So I'm about to start my February cheat sheet this weekend. I'm going to be listing out my bills, my expenses, my sinking funds, my savings. We do have 2 weeks of travel in February. I definitely need to get some tires because Bay is all over me like, we need tires. So there's a lot that we're going to be doing in February. Some of it is routine and some of it is we got to get tires. Some of it is we have 2 gigs to do that we have to drive to. So there's a lot that we have to do when it comes to um, managing our money and preparing for things that we're going to be spending our money for, anticipating our spending needs, and deciding how we want to spend our money for the month. So I would just encourage you to sit down and look at your budget. If you didn't budget for January, it's okay. Start today and bare minimum review your expenses. And then start today and decide, how am I going to spend my money in February? Decide, how are you going to be better with your money in February? I just started this year. It's a very slow start. I have more month than money. Thanks for the invite. Okay. And that can be true for a lot of people, that there's more month left and you don't have as much cash as you would like. So, what can you do in that situation? You can utilize what you have. Be creative with what's in your fridge, your freezer, in your pantry. Currently in the Money Saving Academy, we are doing a no spend. Speaking of which, I need to check in with y'all tomorrow. We're doing a no spend. So we're doing our damnedest not to spend any money between now and February 3rd. And I feel like I've been doing good. I did go to CVS, but that was planned. I told y'all I needed to go to CVS. And tomorrow I have to go get my passport, which was also planned. And I have money allocated for that. But how can you utilize what's already in your fridge, your freezer, and your pantry? If you really need cash, is there anything that you can sell that can get you by? If you really need cash, can you do gig work? Can you walk a dog? Can you do Uber Eats or DoorDash or Instacart? Can you go on Upwork or Fiverr and offer services to someone to make you some extra money? So I think trying to find a way to increase our income is going to be very helpful. And in the Money Saving Academy, we are also doing a book club. And this year, we're reading We Should All Be Millionaires. I just re-listened to the introduction and it really got me fired up of like, yes, I want to make $1 million. And yes, I'm going to be unapologetic about it. And even for my Academy members who may not want to make $1 million, this book is just going to motivate the hell out of you to just strive for more and do better. Increase your income just a little teeny tiny bit, because when women have money, we make an impact, and we can't change our life. We can't make an impact if we don't have money. So the key is to make more money. And that is the mantra that I got. I'll talk about making money more in the second quarter of the year, like catch me in April, and it's going to be like side hustle, making money crazy. I have a brand new program, a new version of my program, the Side Hustle Society, that I'm going to be launching. But I want you to focus on what you can do with the money you have right now, how you can manage it, and also how can you anticipate managing your money for the next month that's coming up, which is February. Now, I know it's only been a few minutes, but does anyone have any questions about budgeting, about their budget, anything they need help with? Because this is going to be a super short one, because I'm hungry and I'm tired, and it's been a long day of filming and preparing to film and doing my makeup. And now when I wear makeup, I have an extensive, get unready with me routine, and and actually enjoying it. And my sister was here, so she motivated me to like get the makeup on, which feels really, really good. But does anyone have any budget questions, any money management questions? Saving. I'm in the process of moving. Be more specific, Sabria. Congrats on moving, but what do you mean by saving? What can I help you with specifically? What's your question? That is the problem. Because of poor health, I only have one income, so saving is challenging. So even if you only have one income, I highly suggest that when you get paid, you put $10 in your emergency fund. If you have to get that $10 out in quarters and put it into a glass jar, okay, that's what you need to do. So one income, it doesn't matter. No matter what your income is, you should be saving. You should be saving money for emergencies. So even in poor health, not so good health, what are some ways or things that you could do to make an extra $100 per month? What is something that you can do? What is some skill that you are worthy of doing that could potentially bring you an extra $100 per month just to help you get by if the money that you're making is not enough? So I teach my clients, I have a lot of clients on fixed incomes, on Social Security, disability, their retirements, their pensions. Just by intentionally meal planning and couponing, they can save a couple $100 per month on a fixed income. Sabria says, I'm trying to figure out how to budget my expenses. Okay, so in my program, the Money Saving Academy, I break down all things budgeting, couponing, and meal planning to help you save up to $300 per month. But in simple terms, in order for you to budget, there's a couple things you need to do. Number one, you need to know your numbers. What's your income? What's your expenses? What's your bills? And what you're saving for. So you want to be so many. You want to be very in touch with your numbers. So you need to know your numbers. And then you've got to give every dollar that you make a purpose. So if you make $2,000 a month, all $2,000 needs a purpose. Bills, expenses, and savings. That's where your money will need to go. If you want me to break this down further, I would love to invite you to join us inside the Money Saving Academy. The Money Saving Academy is a 12-month group coaching program where I help you save up to $300 every single month. We are setting up our February budgets together. We set up our budgets together every single month. And I do a live training on couponing. I do a savings training. I do a meal plan training on Zoom every single month. So you have access to speak to me. You can sign up right now at moneysavingacademy.com. It is a 12-month commitment and a 12-month investment in yourself. You can pay for a year for $489, or you can pay $49 per month. You can use the code for whatever platform you're on, YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, to get $10 off your first month. This is where I go deep. There's a course. You can get your questions answered every day. I walk you through the process of how to create your budget, but then more importantly, I am actually going to answer your questions. So if you're like, Crystal, I know my numbers, but I'm still falling short of making sure I have money for my bills, we can look at it together and we can figure out an action plan for you. So Sabria, I would love to help you. There's so many things to save for: emergencies, a house, Christmas, car emergencies. How do you figure out what to save for first? Great question. It's definitely a personal choice, but I would suggest emergencies is always something that you should be saving for, like working towards your emergency fund. But when it comes to all the other things that you're saving for, you've got to look at your money goals for the year or for the next couple of years. And if you don't have money goals, you want to sit down with yourself and decide, what's important to me that I want to do with my money for the next 1 to 3 years. So if it's a house, then that's what you're saving for. But Christmas and car emergencies, those are things that we can deem as sinking funds. So sinking funds are expenses that you're going to spend money for throughout the year, but it's not every single month. So if you know that you spend $1,000 at Christmas time every year, you should be saving for Christmas all year, because regardless of if you save for it or not, you find a way to find that $1,000, right? Car emergencies pop up. You're either going to use a credit card, take out a loan, rob Peter to pay Paul to get your car fixed. So if you know every year you're spending $500 on car emergencies, you should be saving for that all year. So you, one, want to figure out what your money goals are. And then number two, you need to categorize your spending. So in the Money Saving Academy, we follow my best budget method. There's 4 quadrants: bills, expenses, sinking funds, and savings. You categorize all of your spending into one of those categories, and you create the money plan for yourself. So again, we cover all of that inside the Money Saving Academy. So if you are interested in needing more help to go deeper, you can definitely sign up to join us. Yes, it is pretty amazing. I've had 2 of my clients save $10,000 in 6 months. I have multiple of my other clients who've been able to save $1,000 or more in 1 year. So there's a lot of opportunity there for you to be super intentional with your money. I've had clients pay off RVs. I've had clients pay off their cars, buy new cars, pay for their kids' college, be able to afford a vacation, be able to treat themselves to a nice self-care day, and most importantly, have money in their bank account so they are not getting overdraft fees and not being able to pay their bills on time, because they have been able to better manage their money. So it's the accountability and support that you need to better manage your money. Are there any other questions? Those were great questions. Thanks for asking those. Does anybody have any other questions? Hey, Taisha. Any other questions? I would love to answer them before I go. Any other questions? Any other questions? I was just doing budget Q&A. I've only been on for 14 minutes, but I'm probably about to go because I'm hungry. And I got to do my 15-step take this makeup off routine and really wash my face. I got a serum. I got an eye cream. I got all the things. I hope my sister tells me that I did a better job today with my blush and my highlighter, because the first couple of days I wasn't blending it. So I think I did a better job. I don't have too much of a harsh line, but I'm going to take my passport picture tomorrow. So I'm going to do my makeup again tomorrow. So Hopefully it looks good. And I got to twist my hair because I don't want to be too crazy in my passport photo picture, which my hair's probably going to look like this anyway. Do you buy coupons? I have not bought a newspaper or coupons from a ferry since August of 2021. So, right now I am using digital coupons. Yeah, my passport expired. I need a new one. I'm focusing on all digital coupons. You don't need to buy coupons to be successful to build a stockpile. You don't have to buy coupons. I'm building my stockpile one CVS account, one Walgreens account at a time, and I'm not buying coupons. I print some coupons sometimes, but all of my deals that I've done at this year so far and late last year have all been digital coupons. So coupons that are found in the store app. I don't have a job currently and therefore can't afford your investment. Do you have money savings equivalent? Nothing on my YouTube channel is equivalent to the Academy, but I do have over 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel. So you can go and check out some of my budget playlists. You can check out my couponing playlists, but there's no equivalent to live coaching on my YouTube channel. But you can definitely get the information that you need on the YouTube. So if you go to playlist, there's a bunch of playlists on there. And then if you have any quick and easy questions, I can definitely, try to answer them on a live. But the coaching can't be duplicated. But you can definitely get the information that you need on my YouTube channel. I didn't even have it on my vision board, actually. I've had a passport before, but again, it expired. And I was supposed to renew it, and I just didn't. And then with COVID, I just was like, I ain't renewing it. Because honestly, it's been expired for a while. I want to say it expired in 2017 or 2018. And I never got around to renewing it. And then I was like, oh, crap, I need to renew my passport. And it was like 2020. And I was like, we ain't going nowhere anyway. So now here we are, 2023. And instead of spending $500 on crabs, I'm like, you know what? Let me renew my passport so that when my sister wants me to go somewhere or I need to travel. And also, Kinsley got a passport now. So I'm like, come on now. Come on now. Kinsley can't have a passport and I can't go nowhere with her. Like, what the hell? Okay, so do you have more than one card per store? Absolutely not. One CVS account and one Walgreens account. That's it. Now, I did open an account with my work phone number back when I started YouTube in 2018, but I never use it. The only time I ever used it is when the register rewards weren't printing. They wouldn't print on my main account, but on my work account, they would print. But I have not used that account since 2019. So I literally have built the stockpile that you see behind me. All of this, my toilet paper and paper towels are low, but all of this is built one CVS account, one Walgreens account. You don't need multiple accounts. Let me tell you why. I've gotten like 6 to 8 tubes of toothpaste in the past month. How? I did a deal that was buy 2 at CVS 1 week. Then I did a deal that was buy 2 at Walgreens 1 week. Then I did another deal the next week that was buy 2 at CVS. So in 3 weeks, I ended up with 6 tubes of toothpaste. You don't need to go in with 3 accounts and do that 2 toothpaste deal in 1 week. Unless you have a family of 10, you don't need to do that. The deals are in sales cycles. They're going to come up again. So you really only need 1 account. Unless you have a family of 10, you only need 1 account. And if you have a family of 10, 2 accounts is still sufficient, because this is what I teach you in the Money Saving Academy. Usage. You have to know how much you use, so you know how much you need, so you know how stocked up to be. My family needs 60 to 72 tubes of toothpaste to get through a year. For me, Kinsley, Bay, my mom, and my sister, we need about 72 tubes of toothpaste in 12 months. I got about 20 here. 20. We need 72. Once I get to like 35, I'll take a little bit of break. I'll get floss picks. I'll get toothbrushes. And then once we get back down to 15-ish, I'll start to ramp up again and get more, because I know our usage. So you have to know how much you use, so you know how much you need, so you know how stocked up you are. You don't need multiple accounts. Did I tell you I completed my January savings challenge and started my emergency fund? Yay. Hey, D. No, you didn't, but can you please post that in the Money Saving Academy wins tomorrow? Please make sure you share that. And put the amounts. Tell me how much you saved for January. You saved 1,000, you saved 500, and how much you put in your emergency fund this month. Did you put 100, 200? Share that in the academy so we can celebrate you, and you can be entered into our giveaway. Okay, let's see what else. How long do passport last? If you are over 16, they last for 10 years. If you are under 16, they last for 5 years. Okay. You're welcome, open mic. I did not do 4 for $9 at Walgreens. I'm good right now. When it comes around again, I'll do it. But right now, we're pretty stocked up. So I'll wait for it to loop around again. Did I do Walgreens this week? No, I went to CVS this week. So I was looking at CVS and Walgreens. I may do a small deal at CVS next week. I need to grab some more paper towels and toilet paper from Walgreens, but I haven't yet, which I probably should because I have register rewards. I may do that tomorrow. I definitely will. Do you do glitches? No, I am not a deal hunter. I am a strategic couponer. So I am not banking on glitches. If I'm in the store already and I've already planned my couponing trip and I've already decided what I'm going to buy and there's a glitch on something that I'm buying, absolutely I'm leaning into it. So like that time, maybe like it may have been in the pandemic or right before the pandemic where you went to CVS and every single one of your CRTs came off in a transaction. And everybody's transaction was going to zero. And I was like, okay, but I wanted to use coupons for my next transactions. So thankfully my cashiers like force printed. But I was also in Walgreens when a register reward was printing for every purchase. I did it twice. I was going to do one transaction. I broke it up in two to get the register reward. And by the person in front of me, when I was going back to do a third transaction, it stopped. So I still did my transaction because I needed it. And I just used that extra register reward that I got. But I am not a deal hunter. Let's see if my Instagram is going to act up. I had my limit on. Let's see if Instagram. Okay, Instagram, I'm going to have to go because we are glitching. If you want to finish this conversation, come over to TikTok or YouTube. I'm so sorry. But I hope you enjoyed it because we're glitching. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're glitching. So come over to TikTok or YouTube because Instagram won't let us be great. Let me see. Are we still glitching? Yes, we are. Okay. Come to TikTok or YouTube. Bye, Instagram. Because Instagram be glitching. So I might even just discard that. So anyway, glitches are when the system acts up and it's in your favor and you get something for free or you get something extra or you get a moneymaker. But I am not a deal hunter. And if I happen to have a glitch, I'm not going to run and be like, y'all need to go do this. I popped this pimple. Y'all need to go do this right now. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So if a glitch is happening and I'm there, great, I'll capitalize on it. But I'm not running around doing run deals or anything like that. My couponing is very strategic and methodical. I need to get back to it with CVS. There are 2 boosters stacking on the app. You should check. Guess what? I'm not stressing about it. If I don't need to go to the store, I'm not going. I don't even have any boosters in my app right now. So it's really not to my benefit. I definitely appreciate you sharing that. If I need to go to Walgreens, I'll go. But I'm not stressing myself out about run deals. There was a time when I first started my YouTube channel where I felt like I had to be doing those things. And now I'm like, no, that's not how I shop. It brings me anxiety. I don't like going into the store and hoping that something's on sale. I don't want to buy something on a glitch just because it's glitching and I don't actually need it. That does not help me. So I choose not to coupon that way. If that's what you want to do, absolutely rock out and live your best life. But for me, I choose to not do that because the pressure of like, you have to shop, you have to go, I'm not doing that. I go to CVS and Walgreens to get what I need. That's it. I've been trying to use digital coupons. They don't always come off. What do you do in that situation? So it depends on the store that you're at. It honestly depends on the store. You also have to make sure you're getting the right item. You have to make sure you have the right size. You have to make sure you have the right quantity. You have to make sure you're using the coupon appropriately. If it's at CVS, I'm going to ask the people in the store to either give me an extra buck or return the item because they usually don't do anything when it comes to coupons. If it's at Walgreens, I'm going to reach out to customer service and they usually will give you Walgreens cash if your digital coupons didn't come off. So boosters are at Walgreens, they'll give you a booster. I think I have one. Let's see if I have one in here. They'll give you something, a booster, which basically allows you to earn extra Walgreens cash on your transaction. So no, I have some registered rewards. This says 24. Ooh, this one says 131. So I think I need to go to Walgreens because I don't think the Scott's is buy one get one 50% off. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna go to Walgreens and use this $5 register reward and get some toilet paper and paper towels. So if I get 4 packs, that'll be $15. Subtract 5. I'll pay $10 for 4 packs. That's what I'll do. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I need toilet paper and paper towels. Okay, so this is a Walgreens cash booster. So these print out randomly at register. Someone on a TikTok today was like, how do we get them to print out? You don't. You're at Walgreens mercy. There's no rhyme or reason. They'll print these out at the register. Kinsley, are you in the shower? What have you been doing this whole time? Take the iPad out. I don't want you on the iPad. Take it out the bathroom. Are you taking a bath or a shower? Go ahead. No iPad. Go. They print out on paper, and then sometimes they put them in your Walgreens app digitally. So this is a booster. So basically, when you spend $40 or more, you get $9 in Walgreens cash. And Walgreens cash is just Walgreens money that you can use. Hey, Stacy. It's Dollar General and Family Dollar. Listen, I don't be in the Dollar General and Family Dollar streets. You got to make sure that the coupon is appropriate. And if the coupons don't come off there, 9 times out of 10, I'm returning it. The other thing I want to say to you, I teach my clients how to use a breakdown. If I'm at the register and I know that my total is supposed to be $9 plus tax, and the cashier tells me $14 plus tax, that means like $5 in coupons didn't come off, and I am not paying. So if the coupons aren't coming off at Dollar General, I'll check to see if I have the right item. If I have the right item and the coupon is still not coming off, I'm not doing the transaction. I'm never paying more just because the coupons are not acting up. I'll wait and get it at a later date. I'm not about to pay more for it. So I teach my clients how to have a breakdown. The breakdown is available on YouTube. You can use my transaction breakdown. You can print it out, use it. And it can help you know exactly how much you're going to pay before tax at the register. And if the numbers are not right, don't pay. Do not ever feel the pressure of like, I need to pay because there's people behind me. Forget that. If the price is not right, if the total is not right, I will leave it there. I'll even respectfully go and put everything back. Can someone give me a like? Because I don't like what my likes are right now. Can someone give me a like on TikTok? Just like one. Can I like my own? Yes, woo, because baby, I had to like my own live because those numbers was not given. Yeah, if the price is not right and the coupons are not coming off, I'm leaving the whole I'm not doing it. Actually, you know what? If the coupons are not going to come off, can you just cancel my transaction? And I'll be more than happy to put this stuff away. I don't want to leave a burden for the cashier. I will happily take my butt back and put everything back. But not today, Satan. I'm not paying more than what I'm supposed to. If it's like $1 or $2 within it, so if I was supposed to pay 9, the total's 11, and those things are essential and I don't want to wait till the next deal, I'll do it. More than $2, I'm leaving the cart. More than $2, I'm leaving the cart. That's it. Because it's like, it's not right if the coupons are not coming off. Sometimes it's couponer error, and if it's my fault, I understand. But if it's the system acting up, I'm leaving the cart. I'm leaving it every time. Every single time. They got the wrong one. It ain't me. Okay. All right. Any other questions before I go? I gotta go print out this passport application because I did not do that. Because they're like, oh, you have to fill it out before you get here. I'm like, okay. I'm really hungry, so I'm about to go make me a salad. I was eating real bad with my mom and my sister here, so I'm like, let me get back to. I drank 2 smoothies today, I believe. So anybody have any other questions before I go? The last few weeks, the CVS system was acting up every transaction. You know what? I haven't had no issues at CVS. CVS has not been acting up for me. It has not been acting up. At all. Great, thankfully. We had a great time with my mom and my sister. We had a great time. And I coupon 3 times or more a week and have called corporate each time. Okay. Yeah, I'm not couponing 2 or 3 times a week. You're strong, sis. I'm not doing it. I am not. Once is enough for me. And that's it. Okay. Any other questions before I go? And I have to get a money order. No questions? Okay, I don't see any questions. They said system even out extra next day on the card after using it. Listen, let's go ahead and use them extra bucks. You know what? I did see that today. I did see that an extra buck that I used was still on there. So I was like, maybe I should go use it. I'ma use it. I'ma use it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night. If you want to work with me, you can definitely go check us out inside the Money Saving Academy. Academy members, I'll see y'all on Monday. Everyone else, I'll hopefully see some of you tomorrow. Otherwise, have a good night. Bye.